So we were never really too much know. All right.
Hey guys,
Okay.
it's me, Andrew, again, your favorite Canadian YouTuber, eh? And today I will be listing my top 10 games of
You better
2023.
watch it, y'all.
Now, before anyone asks,
Your stream keeps
unfortunately, I
lagging.
have
Yeah,
not
I
played
can probably
Spider-Man
imagine
2
so.
or Baldur's Gate 3,
Let's give it a
so
minute. It's gonna
therefore
keep
they
on
won't
up and
be
down with
included on
shit.
this list. I apologize if
Oh, wait, go back. I did not hear. Off the rip. Okay, see, Canadian YouTuber, we did this shit last year. Well, last year you said the God of War Ragnarok and Elden Ring was not gonna be featured on the list. So, and this year you said Spider-Man's 2 and Baldur's Gate's not gonna be. So, I'm already know how this shit's gonna go. I'm already knowing how this is gonna go. So,
or Baldur's Gate 3, so therefore they won't be included on this list. I apologize if this upsets anyone, but if I haven't played it, I can't rank it. Sorry, Sage. Just wanted to address that.
yeah, I'm so glad you.
Sorry, Sage.
I'm glad you mentioned me. You know for a solid fact I was gonna say some shit.
Just wanted to address that before I begin the countdown.
Yes, you knew I was gonna say some shit. It's up between me and you.
Hellboy,
Get me two off my screen.
Some of you may not know.
Listen. By the way, hello, Eisen. Listen, today you'll be playing the finals, Brawlhalla, and then Terror. But Canadian YouTuber made a sequel to a video he did last year. He did his top 10 games of 2023. And he said it would not feature Spider-Man 2 or Baldur's Gate 3. So I'm already knowing he's gonna put Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild #1. Like I was gonna pretend as if I didn't know that, but like let's be real. We know what's gonna be #1, but you know what I'm saying?
I'm a casual fan of the Hellboy series. When I first saw this game announced, boy was my interest piqued. This was one of my most anticipated games of the year, and it did not disappoint. The first thing you'll notice is that this game has
Hellboy's 3. I didn't know Hellboy's game came out this year. That's crazy.
A breathtaking 3D movie comic book style that, in my opinion, looks even more visually stunning than the Spider-Verse. In fact, this game was actually made in collaboration with Mike Mignola, the creator of the Hellboy comics, and it captures his signature style perfectly. Now, aside from how good the game looks, it's a pretty fun experience for the most part. The combat is a little slow, but in a way that actually feels comfortable and fitting for the big guy. Once you get into the flow of it and work your way up, earning new weapons and upgrades, you'll be kicking arse in no time. Not to mention, being a roguelike...
I did not know they made a Hellboy game this year, chat. I didn't know that. Anyone in that chat? Panther, TikTok, no one? Okay.
They're procedurally generated, so every time you enter the mysterious world of the word, everything is always different. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of that sort of thing, but I think it's a good way to keep things fresh as you progress. Now, I've actually never played a roguelike before, so this is kind of my first one. I've heard a lot of people saying this game is very easy and forgiving for a roguelike. If that's true, then oh boy, I imagine roguelikes must be hard as hell. No pun intended. I gotta say,
I'm sorry. Y'all just late to this. Extremely late. Y'all knew this.
Hellboy or roguelike,
y'all knew this.
Good chance you'll enjoy this game. Oh, and not to mention,
this is something I'm supposed to know already.
Voice actor Lance Reddick, who really nailed the character.
Hey Panther, let me know. Can you hear the actual?
Was his final performance.
Panther.
Rest in peace, Lance.
No, I didn't. Stuff like that. Been off the Discord to everyone. Nah, bad communication. Did not say this. I could have swore I texted on Discord. Could have swore. Okay, well I'm gonna text on Discord then. Again. Hold on, wait. F-Zero. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna be real, y'all. No way F-Zero made it to the top 10 list. I can't. Can I just be completely real? No way we letting a F-Zero game bust top 10, y'all. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not. I don't mean to be that guy. I'm not trying to be that guy. I swear to you, I'm not. But I think I played F-Zero like one time as a kid. I mean, I didn't like it. Honestly, I ain't even know they made F-Zero game this year. But no way we just letting. Are we letting that slide? We're just gonna let an F-Zero game slide into the top 10. That's wild.
F-Zero fans we're hoping for. I still welcome it. Out of all the 99 player games Nintendo has put on NSO, this one is easily the best.
Also, Pet, let me know if my TikTok shares has
the basic high-speed racing
Echo
of the classic F-Zero and makes it even more chaotically fun with 99 online players competing in a massive battle royale hovercraft race. This game is a must.
Are they getting online capabilities now? Look at F-Zero, man. You're going places.
It was actually free if you have a Nintendo Switch Online subscription.
It's not everyone's cup of tea. I mean, it's not like a bad. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? No, you didn't. I went back a long time. I didn't see anything. Only knew about because Trash talked about it in Discord recently. I could have swore I like said something in Discord about my streaming schedule. And also, yes, chat. There is a turn the audio up. Okay, hold on. Yes, chat. There is a hole in my pants. Like right before I started my live stream, I was fucking moving like my clothes, my bin of clothes, and there was a hanger inside of it, and it got a hole to a small hole in my pants, and it ripped that motherfucker. So yes, there's a hole in my pants, just to do like a stripper. So I'm not gonna be doing all that standing up and shit this stream. No FYI.
Not to mention, I even got a copy of the unofficial Lost F-Zero game known as Tube Slider. The only game I have not played is F-Zero AX because it's only in the arcade, and sadly, there are no arcade units anywhere in all of Canada.
That's fucking crazy. There's a single arcade unit in Canada. You got a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like 10 in the United States. And it's like most of them in New York. Or around, right, no, I'm tripping. New York's like over here. Never mind.
And not to mention, I can't
figure out
myself. How to emulate this game for the
I know I put
that
hole in my pants. I couldn't help my.
That, it'd be much appreciated. Anyway, well, F-Zero 99 is kind of just a social experiment to see if anyone still gives a crap about F-Zero enough to want a new game.
I'll be real with y'all. What F-Zero game that includes Captain Falcon coming off the ship and punching someone in the fucking nose? That's what I want to know. What F-Zero game includes Captain Falcon coming out the ship and decking someone in their shit? Then I'll start playing F-Zero.
To retro throwback 3D platformers, this is one of the best ones I played. After seeing Square Eye Jack's review of Clive and Wrench. When it comes to retro throwback...
We gonna at least get like... Hold on, we gonna get what's the game? We gonna get Forspoken in top 10. You gonna get Forspoken chat in top 10? Closest I think of F-Zero GX. Any game where fucking Captain Falcon comes out of his ship, I'm definitely down for it. But
3D platform.
Clive and Wrench? I ain't gonna hold you. Okay, so you're not putting Spider-Man or Baldur's Gate inside the top 10. What's another game can be top 10? Like we're gonna get like a Street Fighter or like a Mortal Kombat. I mean, I would say Hogwarts Legacy, but like I ain't even really like Hogwarts Legacy like that. If I'm being honest with you, I really don't, to be real with you. But like, you know what I'm saying? I think Forspoken should at least be like number 2. You know what I mean? But that's just
one of the best ones I played.
Didn't that game come out last year? Forspoken? No, Forspoken came out this year.
Enough to convince me to buy it. In fact, I bought the
collection. Loki won America to declare war on Canada for the second.
The game is basically a.
I'm telling you, I'm so sorry. Just let me like read this comment very thoroughly. Hold on, let me just comment very thoroughly. I low-key want America to declare war on Canada for the sake of territory on some CIV6 type of vibes. What the fuck? What's wrong with you? Sorry about the pan sage? Oh no, sir. I want a new pair of shorts by Monday. Thank you. Motherfucker got horny, ripped a hole in my pants.
Love letter to classic old school 3D platformers such as Banjo-Kazooie, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Ratchet & Clank, Jak and Daxter, etc. If you're a fan of those types of games, then you'll definitely enjoy Clive and Wrench.
Say right now, Clive and Wrench looks like you just said it, Banjo-Kazooie. Looks like Banjo-Kazooie. But I did like Banjo-Kazooie back then. Canada doesn't need all that land, Andrew. Give it up. That's wild, till a Canadian.
It was a passion project made by only one person, and it's incredibly.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that last year, to be honest. I noticed that last year.
Not to mention, the developer Rob Wass spent 12 years making this game, and I'd say the finished project was well worth all the time and effort he put into this. Like I said earlier, this might be one of the best retro throwback games ever made in recent years. The game that it often gets compared to the most is Yooka-Laylee, as a lot of people have been saying Clive and Wrench is just as good, if not better, than Yooka-Laylee, and that's
fuck that. Fuck Yooka-Laylee. Ratchet and Clank. What you know about the Ratchet and Clank?
If you didn't grow up with the old school classic platformers I mentioned earlier, Clive and Wrench is still a genuinely fun game beyond just nostalgia bait. Great gameplay, a variety of wacky fun worlds to explore.
I wonder how long it took you to edit this video. I'm like sitting there looking at the edits and I can like imagine this shit took you like a hot minute.
Now speaking of old school classic mascot platformers,
I know it's
number 7.
For sure.
Crash Team Rumble.
Okay, right. I actually did know about this game that came out this year, but I didn't play it. But I feel like this may like legitimately be valid. Like this may actually be valid.
Is back with an all new game.
Why is Vice Stream so ass? What? Why is Vice Stream so ass? What do you mean why Vice Stream so ass? I don't know. My stream can't be any better. I'm pretty sure I'm like lagging right now. Anyways, can't say you're wrong. All the underused land would be perfect for hordes and immigrants to move in. I don't get canceled for that. Okay, well, I mean, Canadian YouTube actually agrees with you, so I think that's enough for Canadian land. Vibe streams are ass. Yours is better. I'm telling MC Vibes that I am snitching to the peak. Anyways, I am snitching to the peak. Also, what's up, by the way, Lord Bader?
Very different from the traditional Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, yeah. This may be valid. I didn't play the game, but this may be a little bit valid, though. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, the game.
Is that me?
Traditional Crash Bandicoot formula.
Who is that in the back? Motherfucker look like me a little bit, don't it?
But at the same
time,
the gameplay feels surprisingly familiar to those.
He banned me for saying that his contest born is.
I know a lot of people were pretty skeptical on how well this.
No comment. I'm not. No comment. Oh my god. No comment. No comment. I have no comment to say about back to that. No comment. Advisors here. What are the advisors here? What are the thoughts so far? All right. The not banjo, but this game right here. He'll probably like legitimately be like, okay, wait.
Not only that, but there's also.
Hey, did you see him streaming Deep Walking and tell him so I can gank him? Gank him. Gank him.
Just recently, they added Spyro the Dragon to the game for Season 3. The same people. The only thing I got to unlock for Season from, not to mention, just recently, they added Spyro the Dragon to the game for Season 3. And
that is Spyro? That's kind of cool. I ain't gonna hold you. Gank just means kill him. Gank is Deep Walking turn, bro.
I got to unlock Spyro early, and literally everybody was playing as Spyro. It was crazy. The only thing that would make this game even more awesome than
I ain't know what kind of time you could have been on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know what you meant by that. I didn't know what that could have meant. My fault. I thought maybe you was.
And not to mention, since Microsoft's Activision acquisition, there's been talk about potentially bringing Skylanders back in some shape or form.
You know what I mean? I ain't know what type of time you made.
If I had to pick one Skylander worthy of being added to Crash Team Rumble's roster, I'd pick Stealth Elf without question. This year, this is easily the second.
Yo, what's going on? Avantation? What's going on? Avantation? What's up? I know the stream says playing the finals. I'm not playing the finals. Listen, I'm reacting to a video. I'm gonna play the finals in a second. I got you.
Number 6.
You said don't skip number 6.
Primal. There's a good chance that a lot of you haven't heard of this game.
No, I think I actually have heard this game. I think this game may actually be valid. I think this game should probably be a little bit higher up on the list, but you know. This is probably the best game so far.
Under a lot of people's radar.
Game sounds kind of fruity. That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't like how he said that. You know what I mean?
Even worse than Ubisoft did with Starlink, which is a real shame because this game is absolutely insanely fun to play. In fact, it's much better than the vast majority of overrated popular crap people are playing nowadays, including Fortnite, Apex, Call of Duty, Genshin, Valorant, etc. Exoprimal is the game that everybody should be playing instead. Honestly, it's sad just how abysmally small its player base is compared to the more overly popular.
I mean, to be honest, the game actually does look cool.
Lying in those game shadows.
It does.
It's just like Humble Burger Farm was completely overshadowed by FNAF Security Breach at launch, despite being objectively a much better game. Anyway, you might be wondering, what exactly is this game about, and why is it so good? Well, it's very difficult to sum up in one sentence, but I'll try and oversimplify it as best
Whoa! Hey!
Well,
what was that?
Very difficult to
Whoa! I'm gonna act up. Oh, I'm gonna say something dirty. I'm on TikTok live, so I can't say nothing too bad.
Sum up in one sentence,
so I'm not gonna say
it. I'm not gonna say it as best as I possibly can. Exoprimal is kind of like Crisis meets Dino Crisis. It's Dino Crisis. Okay, that was a terrible way to sum it up. I'm sorry. This game actually has a lot of elements from other games it could be compared to, but blends many of them together in a way that feels surprisingly unique. Now, Exoprimal is pretty much the closest thing to a new Dino Crisis game that Capcom has given us in 20 years. I remember back when the game was first announced, everybody who saw the reveal trailer thought it was a new Dino Crisis game at first. Heck, it even has a cool redhead girl who looks a lot like Regina, whose name is Latin for queen, and Exoprimal's redhead is named Majesty. Yeah, you can tell what Capcom was doing there. Anyway, I won't go too in-depth into
I'm sorry. No, let that one slide. Listen. No. Let that slide. Because y'all was thinking the same thing. Look at his thick, meaty ass thighs. Look at this little fat. Man, look at that boy fat ass thighs. Like I want to eat them bitches for real.
There. Anyway, I won't go too in depth into detail.
Let that slide.
Gameplay basically revolves around teams of elite soldiers in cool, futuristic exosuits fighting against hordes of hundreds of dinosaurs. That's right, you heard me. If you think the premise is already ridiculous, just wait till you play the game. In terms of the online play experience, Exoprimal is a near perfectly seamless blend of PvP and PvE, and even connects it to the game's story in a surprisingly balanced way that I've never seen in any other game. By the way, Exoprimal is available on Game Pass, so to everyone watching who has an Xbox One or Series X and a Game Pass subscription, I highly recommend you download and play this game ASAP.
Now, I feel like the game looks cool, but there's probably, listen, I haven't played the game yet, but there's probably something about the game that's probably holding it back. I think it may be in the Femboys, but oh my god. Alright, well, they're gonna do allegation, y'all. They're gonna do allegation I'm not gonna be able to beat. No, y'all, no. Well, I'm not the only person thinking that man thighs was thick, alright? I can't be the only person thinking that in chat. Someone else was looking at that boy thighs like, goddamn.
Honestly, what can I say about
this? Valid. This is valid. Why is this game not higher? What game could possibly be higher than this game?
This game that hasn't already been said. It's been a while since we've gotten a whole new 2D Mario game, aside from the new...
You can play with Daisy?
New Super Mario series. From its fresh, beautiful art style to a wide roster of playable characters to the all-new gameplay.
Oh, I'm not gonna say anything bad, but why the fuck is Mario Elephant? I'm not gonna say anything bad.
More unique and interesting. Wonder has just about everything you'd want in a Mario game and more, including both local and online multiplayer with either friends or.
They got online multiplayer in this game,
which makes the experience even more fun. Ever wondered what it'd be like to play Mario on drugs? Well, this game will give you a good idea of that kind of experience, to say the least. Man,
yeah, this Mario game. What the fuck? Okay,
yeah, this is valid. I'm not saying anybody should. You know what? Let's just get to the next game.
Okay, everything from here seems like Dizzy. And you proof you want to bust on female style. What proof? I have proof I want to bust on some femboy. What proof are you talking about, Holmes? What proof? He ate the lizard. He ate the lizard shrimp.
Samba de Amigo, Party Central.
No. It was doing good. Like the beginning of the video was like shaky. Then we got to like number 7, and then it was like going up. Nah, I'm going back down. I know exactly who this character is. He looks mad. I can't put my finger on it, but no.
Now, I don't usually play a lot of rhythm games very often, but this one is certainly special. In fact, I think
Sand is better than the Super Mario one.
I think this might be one of the most fun rhythm games
played this game, have you? I don't need to play it. Look at their reactions, bro. Look at their reactions. You can tell the people in the room, it's like, man, this shit kind of mid, ain't it? You can tell. Hold on, I'm gonna slow it down for y'all. But like, you can tell how they dancing. They thinking it.
Party Central.
Hold on.
Now, I don't.
Hold on. Look how they dancing, bro. You can tell that this. Nah. Look how they dancing. They're like, damn. This whole kind of mid, ain't it? Yeah, nah. Yeah, I can't do it. But you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you cook.
Rhythm games,
I don't know, man.
But this
one
a little
is certainly
special. In fact, I think this might be one of the most fun rhythm games I've ever played. I remember playing the original Samba de Amigo on the Wii and having fun with it. But in my opinion, the new game blows the original out of the water. And the basic formula of the original added a lot to it and made it even better. I'll admit the game's challenge is pretty forgiving compared to how demanding it and made it even better. I'll admit the game's original added a lot to it and made it even better.
Homie in the red shirt 100% is here to get a check. 100% here to get a check. 100% here to get a check. He not even dressed. Alright, first of all, chat. Who goes to a house party in jeans? Well, okay, never mind. I think maybe that's a common thing. I've never been to a house party before. I'm sorry, but like, okay, maybe okay. Wearing jeans is like fine, I guess. But this little tight ass shirt, this little tight, extra small ass shirt, that's not okay. That's not okay. And what part of the script that they asked him, hey, fella, can you just like, can you like go down 2 sizes on your shirt? Nah, he's only here for a check, but it's like, no.
Man, the game's challenge is pretty
saying
compared to how demanding and precision the original game was. And I've heard some people say it's a little
I'll be talking.
But I'm not complaining. It does have a dang good variety in music.
I ain't gonna say
that. Samba de Amigo focused primarily on Latin American cultural music, while the new game has more of a party at the club theme. It definitely makes a great party game, that's for sure. In fact, I have very fond recent memories of playing this game with friends at my college social group, as well as a couple birthday parties earlier this year. Honestly, it's good to see Sega's mostly forgotten maraca-shaking monkey mascot make a comeback after 15 years of absence.
Yeah, I don't remember him. I think I played this game when I was younger. But I
will be ported to PSVR 2 someday.
This is a game that's better than Super Mario Wonder. Well, never mind. It's not better. Like, Canadian YouTuber is not saying it's better, but this is Canadian YouTuber's top 10 games of 2023. By the way, Chad, we're gonna react to the Canadian YouTuber's top 10 games of 2023. This is not a reaction stream. I'm just doing it because it's Canadian YouTuber and we rock Canadian YouTuber. But
yeah. Number 3, Hot Wheels Rift Rally.
I don't know, man. I just don't know, man. I just don't know, Chad. I just don't know. Chad. I just don't know. Number 3, Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels. I don't know, Chad.
Believe it or not, there were actually 2 Hot Wheels games released earlier this year. The more well-known and popular of the 2 being Unleashed 2. However, while that game receives all the praise and glory, but in its shadow, there's another much better Hot Wheels game, in my opinion, that hasn't gotten nearly as much love or recognition, known as Rift Rally. If this style of gameplay looks at all familiar to you, it's because it was made by...
Oh shit, hold on, wait a minute. You can like race in your house? Wait a minute, hold on.
Same developers of Mario.
Wait, hold on, let me cook.
Circuit. And if you've been following my channel long enough, you already know how much I love that game. While Mario Kart Live has sadly kind of been abandoned by Nintendo, but on the bright side,
alright, Lord Baby, I'll catch you next live stream.
And/or successor in the form of Hot Wheels Rift Rally. As you could tell, this game takes the same ARRC car racing formula as Mario Kart Live and made it even better. Just like Mario Kart Live, you can create your own race course.
Alright, maybe it's actually maybe worth a damn.
To say this game is
maybe
underrated would be.
Alright, hold on. Maybe the game actually I swear, can you to be making these games himself because I haven't heard most of these games. Yeah, I mean, he said earlier in the live stream that most of these games are very unknown games, but I wish that was the case. Alright, this is number 3. What's number 2? And number 2 ain't Forspoken. I'm gonna be mad, bro.
Play it.
Alright, I'll be hating on Forspoken. Like, that game of the year,
totally worth
that was the biggest rival.
Number 2, Ion Fury Aftershock.
I'm not sure if this is considered cheating or not.
I haven't heard the game. Be real.
Since this is actually a DLC expansion for a game that came out in 2018, but I'd
say...
Nope,
don't count. DLC especially came out in 2018? Nope. Well, no, I'll let it slide, actually. I'll let it slide. Well, okay. Quick question, chat. If this can, okay, this is a DLC expansion for a game that came out in 2018. If this can be on a top 10 games of 2023, does that mean that God of War Valhalla can be a part of the top 10 games of 2023 too? Because Valhalla came out 2023, and it's long enough for you to play it for days, weeks, honestly. So, I'm just saying.
It definitely deserves this spot on the list. For those of you who aren't familiar with Ion Fury, it's basically one of the greatest first-person shooter games of all time. It's a retro throwback to 90s classics FPS games, and it was made on the Build engine, the same engine as timeless classics like Duke Nukem 3D, Shadow Warrior, and Blood. To say this game being built on a 28-year-old engine is impressive would be an understatement. Not only does this game shine as pixel perfection, but I'd say it even looks good by modern game standards. If you haven't already experienced this masterpiece of a game, then do yourself a favor and play it. In fact, if the game wasn't already awesome enough, the new DLC Aftershock amps it up to a whole new level as it somehow manages to be even better than the base game. This DLC has been stuck in development hell for almost 3 years, but it was well worth the wait. Honestly, I don't think I can find the right words to describe how insanely fun this game is. With its smooth flow, fast-paced running number one pick, here's a handful of honorable mentions.
What's number one, bro? Well, I know what number one is. Number one's finna be Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. But I'll pretend it. Listen, we know that number one's finna be Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. But for Canadian YouTuber, let's pretend as if we don't know. Let's just pretend.
Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon, Metroid Prime Remastered, Hogwarts Legacy, My Friendly Neighborhood, Rise of the Triad Ludicrous Edition, Ragnarok for PSVR 2, and Duke Nukem Remastered Collections 1 and 2 for the Evercade. These games might not have made the top 10, but I still enjoyed them and think they're all worth mentioning and checking out to say the least.
So you think that the Valhalla DLC is better than Ragnarok, but not better than 2018 God of War?
Anyway, on to my number one pick.
Breath of the Wild. We got an X shot. Oh, it's Resident Evil. Okay. Oh, never mind. That's valid. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
This game hardly needs any introduction. Resident Evil 4
Wait! Hold on! You telling me that you have... Wait, that's the Zelda Breath of the Wild isn't even on this list? I ain't gonna hold you, Canadian YouTuber. No way we got fucking F-Zero on this list, but not Breath of the Wild, bro. No way we got F-Zero on this list. Bro, I almost said Captain Falcon. I mean, what? Captain America? No, yeah, Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon hasn't seen a paycheck since 2007, bro. Captain Falcon is living like from check to check, bro. Captain Falcon, check on him, bro. He's broke. He's poor. I caught him at the gas station to ask me for a cigarette, bro. There ain't no way you putting F-Zero above Breath of the Wild, bro. He asked me for a cigarette, Canadian YouTuber. He asked me for a cigarette, bro. Take that into consideration.
Was one of my top 2 most anticipated games of this year,
and Resident Evil 4 is valid,
my expectations would be an understatement. This is easily the best game in the entire Resident Evil franchise, hands down. Heck, the original Resident Evil 4 was already considered by many to be the best game in the franchise for nearly 19 years, and now Capcom just took the best game and made it even better. For years,
wait a minute,
I've been debating on which game is the best for newcomers to Resident Evil. Like, if I had to recommend just one game, which would it be? At first I was thinking the Resident Evil 2 remake, which is mind-blowingly good, although Village is also quite a blast, and 3 and 7 are decent games for newcomers as well. But
okay, wait, my camera's dying, so we're going to have to go to the next portion stream. I'll thumbs up it though. Still feel like that's I just still don't know about the whole Breath of the Wild not being on there, but Captain Falcon. Be real, Canadian YouTuber, how much money did Captain Falcon pay you to put down the list, bro? Like you can be honest with me. I'm not gonna snitch. Because I know Captain Falcon has to like at least give you. I was gonna say he had to at least pay a couple $1,000, but I know damn well he don't got $1,000 in his pocket. How much he paid? Like what? $75 for a paid promotion or what? They don't start watching yet. That's a twist in there at the end. Oh shit, it's twisted at the end. Hold on. Read chat. Hold on. I'm sorry. My camera started dying, so I wanted to just move on to the next part. I'm sorry. Continue.
But now that the 4th remake is here, there's no more need for debating. This is the best game for newcomers and hardcore fans alike. If you've never played a Resident Evil game before and had to pick only one game, this is the one. You don't need to worry about following the story or what happened in previous games, because Resident Evil 4 just sums it all up at the beginning, and then it starts on a fresh, clean slate, an all-new chapter with a whole new story. Kinda like Shantae Half Genie Hero, which is mainly why I consider both these games to be the best just for newcomers to the series. Anyway, this game is far more than just a remake. Not only does it have some new content and differences from the original to stand out as its own game, but it encompasses pretty much everything great about Resident Evil as a whole, with a perfect balance of both action and horror elements and so much more. On another note, one thing from the original I was hoping they changed in the remake and was pleased to see that they did was Ashley Graham, whose character was vastly improved, going from a dumb, annoying brat you don't want to bother protecting and wish would just die, to a much more human and interesting character who's gone through enough traumatic crap that you actually grow to care about Ashley and want to protect her. Not to mention, one thing I find kind of weirdly fascinating and ironic is that despite Ashley's new redesign being a lot less blatantly sexualized than the old Ashley, it seemed to make her even more attractive, which is kind of a consistent pattern in Resident Evil remakes. The only thing cooler than Ashley's new glow-up and personality is when her body model, Peach Milky, basically brought Ashley to life by cosplaying as her while playing Resident Evil 4 on stream. It feels kind of uncanny to see the in-game and IRL Ashley side by side. I highly recommend watching her Let's Play. It's both awesome and hilarious. The only thing that makes this masterpiece of a game even more awesome than it already is the addition of the new VR mode recently added as free DLC, and boy did I have a blast playing it on PSVR 2. So, is this my game of the year? Well, that was actually an extremely difficult decision between this game and another game I'm sure you're all familiar with, which would be...
Number 0!
Oh god, number 0. I ain't never seen this type of shit.
I'm cheating.
If I don't see Link or Zelda pop, I'm gonna keep my eyes closed. I'm not gonna open them until I see a girly looking boy with a green hat, some boots, a sword, and blue eyes.
The Legend of Zelda.
Ah! That's what I'm talking about. No way we let Captain Falcon on poverty self on the list, but not Link.
You didn't think I'd forget about this game, did you? Even if you're not a Zelda fan, there's a good chance you'll still enjoy this game, as it is arguably the best game on the Nintendo Switch as of now, and a must-have for any Switch owner. Now, if you've already sunk a lot of hours into Breath of the Wild, well then get ready for an even longer journey, as Tears of the Kingdom is basically twice the size of Breath of the Wild. Sure,
I want to make sure it's going to be Zelda on the
here and there, but there's literally a whole other world
I think
beneath the surface world that sort of mirrors it, as well as many floating islands and structures high up in the sky. So much to explore, so many things to do, and so many ways you can let your imagination run wild and freely with all the crazy creative stuff you can build. And of course, many returning characters we all know and love, some of which have gotten quite a glow upgrade since the first game, as well as many new characters who are all instantly memorable. Honestly, I don't think I could find the right words to sum up everything great about this game, but I don't think I really need to. I say the game's gorgeous visuals and presentation speaks for itself. Plus, I don't want to spoil
probably like never. Only because I know if it did, it wouldn't do shit on Twitch. That's probably why. It probably ain't gonna do shit on Twitch. Unfortunately,
for yourself. So, those were my personal top 10 favorite games of 2023. On an additional note, sadly, I didn't get a chance to play Super Mario RPG by the time I finished making this list, but I did just get it for Christmas, so I'll be playing it soon enough. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Will games in 2024 be able to top this year's lineup? Doubtful, but I guess we'll just have to see what the future holds for now.
I can guarantee it. I still feel like I ain't gonna gain any YouTube. I'm glad. Thanks for watching Sage. Oh, no problem. I'm glad that Zelda at least made it on the list. However though, you still never answered my question about how much money did Captain Falcon pay you to put his game on the list. There's no way F-Zero made on the list over at least like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. I mean, Hardcore Legacy was like an honorable mention, but it wasn't on the list. Hardcore Legacy, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like that kind of stuff. I'm saying. I just know damn well Captain Falcon, man. I know damn well Captain Falcon ain't get that big of a blow up now. So, what do you think of my top 10 games 2023? I mean, I don't really know how to describe it because a lot of the games we had on there were like games that I haven't played or games that I don't know. But I think it's pretty interesting because it kind of gives me an idea. Well, first of all, it gives me an idea of kind of games I can play. But I mean, from the list I saw, I think it's pretty valid with Resident Evil and Legend of Zelda being number one. But I think that there's a couple of games that probably should have been on the list. There's a couple more games that shouldn't have been on the list. I'm vouching for Captain Falcon to not be on the list. I still think he paid you off for some shit. You know what I'm saying? But, exactly $0 because that's how much this is. Oh, it's free? No way, no way. F-Zero is free. See, this is why Captain Falcon broke down. He ain't making no money, bro. That shit free? Okay. Maybe that's why. It's free. It's free. Okay. I'll let Falcon slide on this one, but you know what I'm saying? I'll let him slide on this one, bro. Again, I played this game back in the day. I really want to fuck with this game back in the day. You know what